This is Paranormal Short Session 2 by Keith Evans. I'm at the Isles of Rest Cemetery in Carrabelle, Florida. And today is Thursday, the 21st July, 2022. I was on break. I left the Ovilus Vb on. Something's draining the battery in my camera, so I don't know how long this will be, but I was fully charged when I got here today. So, July, Stab, and Elemental was the last three words I got while I was on break. I got, I think, a couple other words while I was on break. I'll have to go back in and look at the log. So, July, which is July, Stab, Elemental. So I don't know if someone got stabbed, but I got elemental when I was in Apalachicola. I think it was this past Tuesday. And as I say, I don't know how long this is going to last because my camera is showing it low on battery. So there's a ghost or spirit here draining my battery in my camera. My Ovilus Vb battery is fine. Alright, let's continue on and hope that the battery doesn't die. I'd like to get another 20-some minutes in and see what I can get done. Alright, this is another one that's got just a slab over the grave. And the slab over the grave here with the name Della Goosebee. Burger. Born April 12th, 1892, and passed away February 2nd, 1975. Sorry about the mispronunciation of your last name. No disrespect, I'm not good with English words at all, or much less any other language. Alright, let's go over here. This is fairly modern. That looks nice. Yeah. Looks like the last name was Mincy. Emma L and Omar, nicknamed Cap. I think it's a beautiful gravestone. That's very nice. I'm sure it was expensive too. You know, you got the base and you got the three parts in between, plus the little spot to put flowers with the praying hands. I like that though. That one has a cement slab, and this one does not. So that's unusual. The mother died about 20 years before the dad. It's usually the other way around. The father dies about 20 years before the mother. That was in the case of Pat and Kathleen Hayes. Pat died in 1978, and Kathleen didn't pass away until 2007, so she lived about 29 years longer than her husband, Pat. And that was the ghosts of spirits that I wrote about in the Hayes House Ghosts for People too. A non-fiction book that's available online, any place where they sell books online. Got to be too expensive to pay a distributor to send them out to the book and mortar stores. Well, it looks like it's still the battery's low, but it's still going. So I'm going to try to catch it if it cuts off on me. Hey, if there's any ghosts or spirits that can put some battery juice into my camera, since there's a ghost or spirit that's taking it out. And I understand that they might take it out not to be mean, but just so they can say some more words. They might be desperate to communicate with the living, and this is their opportunity. So they're draining the battery probably because they want to choose, words from my Ovilus Vb. The only problem is I won't be able to get it on, film. If I don't have it on film, it's like it never happened. It's just take another photo of the log of the Ovilus Vb. These are kind of hard to read, but there's two tombstones there. Now here is just looks like a more modern slab. Here it looks like an older slab, more decorative, like it was purchased in one piece. And there's a little name tag at the bottom. All right, so we're still going. Anyway, we'll at least go until it cuts out from the battery, and maybe the ghost of spirits can actually put some juice in, so we can get over 20 minutes in here. I think I can cover the good part of this other side. I came in on the roadway, and there's like two halves. I didn't go all the way to the far end. It didn't look like there was much down there, but a lot of times you have small stuff like this, which looks like a foot marker. For this person here, looks like Reverend G.P. Pelt, P-E-L-T, died June 29th, 1926, at rest. All right, see if we get any more words. Just a July stab and elemental. As I was telling that person that I was talking to Tuesday, or was it Monday? Well, the last time I was in Apalachicola, I think some ghosts of spirits are confused when they pass away, since they don't have a biological body, and they might think that they're elemental, and they might just be a human person. So I encourage that person to do good things, do good deeds if they can, in whatever way they can, for the living and for the dead. And I think they'll find their way by doing that. This looks like R-Y-E-H-O-W, Ryehow. That looks like another homemade scratch in the wet cement poured concrete slab. I like that. I think that's a good way of doing it, because, you know, some people get more money spent on them after they die than they ever had when they were alive. And, you know, unless you're the top 10% with lots and lots of money, everyone else below that is pretty much struggling day by day. Yet, people tend to not claim that they're not in that category, but, you know, if you're not in that category, then you can keep helping the rich get richer. Anyway, I guess anytime you buy from a corporation, you're going to help the rich get richer, but that's about all you can do today, because everything's corporations. John, I can't read that last part. Looks like 1889 to 1934. That's cars going by. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but I'm up near the road. The top of it looks like it's like palm tree branches crossed at the top. That's pretty cool. Let me see. I don't think that's a big tree there. I think it's dead too, ain't it? Wow, it is dead. Well, I hope it don't fall over. Thanks for the heads up, ghosts or spirits. I don't think I'd have caught on to that. I would have just thought it was a big tree, but yeah, it's dead. It's leaning this way. Yeah, don't fall on my car. Oh shit. Look at that. That's in bad shape, and it is leaning. Well, I don't think it'll get me unless it falls when I'm driving out. Well, hope that don't happen. Well, thanks, Ghosts and Spirits, for the tip there about that tree. July, stab, and elemental. July is spelled July. Stab is Stab. Elemental is Lelmental. It's nice to be back in the shade. Alright, so what we got here? Margaret Ronaldson. She was born August 29th, 1923. Passed away August 15th, 1977. We got the little cement slab over. A little cement slab over here for Julius Donahue Donaldson, U.S. Army, World War II. Born 1920, passed away 1983. Well, thank you, Mr. Donaldson, for your service. I think we're at about 11 minutes. They're still giving me the warning about the battery. There's like a row of tombstones here. Out here near the road, so you'll be hearing some cars go by. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time next to the road. I'm sure you can hear the cars going by and probably not me saying much. Yeah, that was a car going by. Looks like, gosh, Ira Carswell. Born May 24th, 1905, died April maybe 14th, 1941. Alright, see if we got any more words. Nope. And she has a little footstone here. I'll show you. There's her little footstone. And this looks like a marking here. Just a flower and wood and pine trees so that they can mark their loved one's grave. This little cross tombstone is kind of hard to see. With the shade and all, I doubt if I zoom in. Well, I might zoom in, try to. Someone at home may be able to see it and tell me what it said. It's like the gray cross here. Gray cross. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Leaves are covering a lot of it up. Looks like another one that was made by form with it scratched into the soft cement for the letters. So, alright, and there's the footstone for that one right here. Zoom out. Footstone for one here. And can't see the tombstone. I don't know if there's one in there or not. I'll show you what I'm looking at. There should be one right across from that one there. If it is, I don't see it. It's either too small or covered up by the trees. Alright, now we're at Johnny Sylvester Bird, Florida. It's World War II, U.S. Naval Reserve, USNR, World War II. Well, thank you for your service, Mr. Bird. I don't see your rank. Alright. Next we got Lula B Stallworth. March 18th, 1893 to November 21st, 1961. Hey, Mr. Stallworth, you passed away about around the time that Sunshine and Annie from the book The Hayes House Ghost or People 2 passed away. Sunshine passed away in 1956, and Annie passed away in 1960. Did you know either Annie Gibson Palmer Hayes or, did you know Sunshine was Ellen Gibson, or Mariella Gibson? Did you know either of those? They lived in Apalachicola. If you did, let me know. I'll look to see. Well, I got, after element, I got beg, B-E-G, and leg. Beg, leg. Why would you beg leg? Beg, leg. Alright. Yeah, I guess you can tell from my little limp, I've got some problems with my legs. Circulation problems from back when my kidneys were shutting down. When the kidneys start to shut down, they automatically stop blood to your arms and your feet, your hands, because they're trying to, force more through the kidneys. The only problem is the kidneys won't take more because they're damaged. And then you start to go into renal failure. So I was actually in the hospital due to my poor circulation to my legs. I did have one occlusion in the left leg, but that didn't account for all the problems in both legs. So I think the main thing was it was like the pre-strike on your body before your kidneys fail. So anyway, so that's probably what that ghost is talking about. My leg. Maybe she's begging God that it'll get better for me. If so, thank you, Ghost of Spirit. This is Frank Benjamin Stallworth. Says Georgia. U.S. Army private. World War, looks like one. Well, thank you, Private Stallworth, for your service. Let's see how we're doing. It says I'm low on battery, but it's still recording. So I think all the ghosts that are putting energy back into my camera, because there might be just as many ghosts or spirits trying to pull energy out so they can utilize words. If the ghosts or spirits are in the environment and they're trying to get extra energy from the environment, anything in the environment is fair game, whether it's your camera or your, Ovilus Vb. Alright, here we have another cement covering over the grave, and we have William Stallworth, Private, U.S. Army, World War, looks like II. Doesn't give me a rank, so I will say we got 2 tombstones. This one just gives his date of birth. William Stallworth, born December 19th, looks like 1928, passed away June 8th, 1975 or 6. Well, thank you. I don't see a rank. Is that private? There it is, private. Thank you, Private Stallworth, for your service in World War II. Alright, this is another one with a the covering over the grave, vertical and the horizontal tombstone. The vertical tombstone says Eugene Byron Jr, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II. Eugene Rozier Jr, born June 12th. Let me see if I can get this off of here. 1920, passed away. Oh, gosh. I'm going to say April. Yeah, APR, April 5th, 1984. Okay, when I clear stuff off your grave, hopefully you don't be offended by it, because it's easier for me to see. I use my foot, so if I bend over, I might not be able to get back up. Okay, we got Troy Abel Stallworth, Sergeant, U.S. Army, Sergeant, U.S. Air Force. Born October 17th, 1916, passed away March 14th, 1996. Thank you for your service, Sergeant Stallworth. Alright, and he's got a little tombstone down here at the bottom. Well, that tree fell over. You can see the roots, and so hopefully I'll make it out before that one falls over. And you can see like the little horizontal tombstone there, horizontal tombstone there. And down here we have the slab, and we have our mother in loving memory, Emma Lizzy Stallworth Rozier. Born May 23rd, 1925, passed away March 21st, 2005. I like that. That's a neat looking tombstone with the place for flowers, the solid slab on the bottom resting on this little base, and then the vertical tombstone. I like that. Well, I'm not going to go any further. You can see there's more over here, but I'll save that for another day since I'm getting tired. I think I covered most of the ones down this way. And of course there's lots of areas where there might not be tombstones. I didn't do to the far extent of the graveyard over there. Well, next time we'll do the far end to, I guess you could say, the east, and the far end to the west. How's that sound? Save that for another day. And there's the tree that's going to be coming down. It might even interfere with the road as it comes down. It's definitely going to hit that. Looks like it's heading towards that pole with the light and the flagpole. Let's see if I got any more words before I go too far. No, elemental beg leg. I didn't show you this before, I don't think, but this is looks like an area where they kind of built up 3 cement block thick fence around the grave. It looks like over the years it's come apart. I don't know whether it was cemented on or just laid there to look decorative. And maybe the wind or a limb fell on it, and over time this is what happens. Well, that's nice. I mean, it's something that's going to last longer than an iron fence. But I don't know if there's any cement markers, or that's just some of the block like this that fell in. So, but I wanted to show you that before I left, because this is kind of near the road where I came in. It looks like over the years people put cement in to kind of shore it up. That one didn't get any cement. Looks like somebody's drink can is in there. Just a reminder, when you all go to graveyards, and I don't believe in littering. If you bring something, take it with you and throw it away in a garbage dump or a garbage can. So don't litter. It's disrespectful to the people that passed away and staying here for life or for death forever. And just littering any place is just disrespectful. We're better than that. Let's just take our trash to the dump. You know, if you want to protest or, you know, make a statement, do it in another way, but take your trash to the dump. All right. And anyone out there, if you got some free time and you're able, you got the energy, you got the equipment, if there's a graveyard that needs some attention, try to put some time in to make it look nice. I think it kind of shows the ultimate respect to the people who passed away when the people in the town still care about it and care how it looks. And believe it or not, more people get into paranormal, your graveyards are going to be going to draw tourists in that are into the paranormal. So if you have a graveyard that's neat and nice, your tourists, you know, might increase. Someone might come down and spend a week in the area to maybe go to 2 or 3 graveyards that are there and do some extensive paranormal research. So keep your graveyards nice. It's not only being respectful, it's also, you know, gonna help the economy as far as bringing tourists in as more and more people get into paranormal research. And who knows, there might be someday a person like me, if I get a TV show, I might want to come back to one of these places and highlight it. And I can only do my best. If it doesn't look that great, I can only do my best. All right. This has been Paranormal Short Session 2 by Keith Evans. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of the name of this graveyard. The graveyard has a really unusual name. It's like At Rest Cemetery. I don't think that's it. But anyway, it's in Carrabelle, Florida. There's only one that I've been able to find so far. There might be another one I've heard of. And today is Thursday, 21st July 2022. And I want everyone to subscribe, like, leave a comment. And I mean it. If I die someday, which I will, contact me if you're a paranormal group so we can be working on a strategy to communicate. Because not every ghost of spirit has that ability to communicate in all ways, and some ghosts of spirits are stronger at communicating in just a small, you know, they have their own unique way of communicating. If you're not using, say, like an Ovilus, if you're not using an Ovilus and that's the way they like to communicate, then you're going to miss that ghost or spirit. So, all right, I appreciate everyone's support, and I hope that everyone has a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.